Alright, so this is a game that I might be the only defender for. And, sorry, I got a little cameo by old podcast host Jonathan Miley there. So this is Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. And I've been playing this. I've really enjoyed this game when it came out. I, got the Platinum Trophy for it on PlayStation 3. And didn't really get why it was... I kind of get why it was so... I shouldn't say disliked, because it just got really mediocre reviews, but, the biggest complaint here is the short length. I mean, you can see these are kind of all the chapters, and, my game time on this is 2 hours so far. So, I'm just gonna jump into... I'm trying to find a good spot to jump in. Probably right here. I won't have all of my powers, but... I guess I can take this right away. You might have to watch the whole video. I always really enjoyed the look of this game. It was definitely a huge step up from the last game. Which I thought the last one looked good.
You're running out of executioners, Baron.
Yeah, this game I always thought it looked amazing, especially in the cutscenes.
The Corellian slice hounds.
Like, the facial animations always what really got me.
My lord. Assemble a squad in the hangar.
Alright, can I skip
I'll
it
meet
yet?
him there.
Landscape shots. Don't you love it when games have the option to skip cutscenes, but you can't even do it until it's almost over anyway? Luckily, the cutscenes in this game are pretty awesome. And they feel very Star Wars. Yeah, so this takes place right after you escape from Vader's
I
clothing facility on
Was
Kamino.
expecting Lord Vader.
The Jedi. Where is he?
Oh, he's alive. For the moment. He's been in the arena for 7 days.
But yeah, the voice acting in this game I felt was like a huge step up, and
What
with the facial
are the
animations.
Imperial security codes
Some
for
of my
this
favorite
sector?
acting in a game, and I know there's way better out there, but I don't know, I just
The
really like
security
it.
codes. Kill him.
Yeah, one thing Yeah, and I'm just going to apologize in advance if you couldn't hear anything I was saying there, because on my end, the cutscenes, the volume doesn't decrease. Yeah, so as you can see, my lightsaber colors is one thing I was complaining about. They don't change in the cutscenes, which kind of a bummer, but what do you expect? It's all pre-rendered. Yeah, so this is The Force Unleashed 2. This is right after you escape from the beginning part of the game, Actually, there's an achievement for if you use Vader's ship to destroy that thing, but yeah, that's what always happens. So instead, I'm just going to throw these missiles. So with this game, they kind of changed. There's not as many different types of enemies now. It's more like you have a condensed amount of enemies that all have their own strategy for beating them. So like these guys, they're immune to force powers because they're kind of Sith-like, so you can see he just absorbed that. But physical attacks work really well. But the best way, just do a grab. And then run up and stab him. But I'm just going to throw this guy off the cliff. But, you know, this game didn't do that poorly when it came out. It reviewed pretty mediocre. I mean, the first game reviewed well, but even that was kind of met with some, you know, negative opinions. But I actually really enjoyed the second one. It's super short is kind of the biggest issue against it. But like I was saying before, I really enjoy the voice acting. I really enjoy the updated I mean, just look at these worlds. It's amazing. It feels very Star Wars. You get a nice blend of old and new. Alright. So, you know, as with the previous Force Unleashed game, there's quite a bit of cutscene stuff, or QuickTime stuff going on. But a lot of this stuff, I mean, I don't have to QuickTime to kill those guys. But one thing you notice is, you can see, is I kind of dismembered that guy a little bit. That was a new thing for this game. That made it a lot more fun. Especially, you got your lightsabers, so obviously they're going to cut limbs. So that was a nice addition. But your force powers are a lot more fun to use in this one. I mean, I always just love the force grab. I can kind of grab a couple dudes and dangle them. You got your push. And you got your lightning. I can't throw my lightsabers yet, but I have that. It's in this level that I get that. So. But, you know, while the game is a short length, it's like 3 hours is what I've clocked in. I think it's probably about as quick as you can do this game. It's probably like 4 to be safe, but 5 hours if it takes you a little longer. But I don't know, to me it just feels like kind of a longer Star Wars movie. You know, it's really played out in that way. The story, it's got a pretty defined movie storyline, like beginning, end, middle, and you know, the biggest issue is it sets up for a massive cliffhanger, and the fact that they're never going to make another one is kind of a bummer. I didn't think the game was bad enough that they couldn't go back and do a sequel, but unfortunately we'll probably never see Force Unleashed 3. And I really like the guy who plays Starkiller. I mean, his appearances in the game, it's pretty much exactly what he looks like in real life. It's kind of crazy. But, you know, I thought he's really good in these games, like his abilities as a voice actor. He's been involved with the Clone Wars TV series. He played Darth Maul, and I don't know if you were watching that. Which, again, the Clone Wars series, fantastic. Real bummer how that turned out as well. Alright, so one of my favorite powers is you can pick something up and shock it with your lightning, and now it's basically like a grenade. So there's a bunch of guys on that hallway, and I just shocked them with it. Whoa, slow motion. Oh my god. I'm probably getting some slowdown from my recording here. I apologize. I don't know if it's going to come through on the video or not, but I'm experiencing it. Oh, I forgot I can even reverse that. Get him. Yeah, I love that grab. There is another grab, but that's the one I usually go with. Yeah, I mean, you know, Star Wars, the powers are never as devastating as they are in this game. Oh yeah, I forgot. So there's a mind control power too, which, yeah, do a mind trick and he'll turn on his bad guys here. That's a really good one for the, later on you get, these guys that are like invisible. Alright, so this was kind of another complaint about the game, is that the technology that the first game was built on was this whole destructible havoc physics stuff, and it's a little downplayed in this game, but it is still there. But I understand how people could be upset, like, oh, you know, it's a big part of the first game and it's barely in the second game, but it's still there, just to a not as big of an extent. But I do really like the look of the game. I always thought it looks amazing, and a lot of the environments you visit are really good. Yoda and Boba Fett are kind of ham-fisted into the game in unnecessary ways. Boba Fett less so than Yoda, but like Yoda's literally there for fan service, whereas Boba Fett actually has like a significant purpose. You never really fight him or anything, but it's not that crazy that he's there, since he is a bounty hunter and he's there hunting a bounty, so kind of hard to fault for that. Alright, so shoot some missiles at me. Oh god. Yeah, so I'm going to rescue General Coda, who was the Jedi in the arena that we saw, which I love the writing about her, because they talk about he's been in there for like 18 days or something, just taking on executioners. And you can see in the opening cutscene that guy was just exhausted. But I actually, really, Coda's one of the great characters to come out of this. Alright, here's another example of just knowing the right strategy to take down an enemy. Jetpack enemies, just, you hit them with a bolt of lightning and they're done. And so he's just kind of flying around until he blows up. Oh. Yeah, let's blow this bitch up. Oh, wrong one. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I love doing that. Lightsabers are almost inconsequential in this game. They're more there because it's like, I want to use a lightsaber. Oh, man. Wonder if maybe I should turn the graphics down to medium just so I can get a smoother gameplay, but I refuse. I'd rather play it on the way it's meant to be played. Alright. Well, that one came quick. And blown up. Okay, so I don't know if I have any costumes. Yeah, so you do get costumes as you play through the game, and then yeah, there's a little Guybrush 3 killer, which I believe Monkey Island never played. Don't sue me. There's all these DLC costumes, which I don't seem to have, but there's some pretty awesome ones in there. Like in the first game, actually like this one, so I'm gonna change. Oh, is that gonna restart me? I think it does. Shit. Sorry. Like in the first game, I had a lot of character costumes, like you play as Count Dooku or Obi-Wan. This one doesn't have that as much. Yeah, that's my favorite outfit. And then, while we're on the subject, I can change my lightsaber colors, which in this one, they actually have, like, powers. Yeah, so this one increases your defensive, increases force fury, gain extra health. So I usually have like the health ones and energy ones on me, which are the green and blue. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Didn't even know you could do that. I've literally never done that before. I've played through this game so many times. And off the edge. So I should probably show you the Force Fury mode. You see that little blue icon down in the corner. You can kind of hit both joysticks and activate this Fury mode where you're strong and fast and kind of have unlimited force power to just devastate everything. That's a great loading shot right there. Alright, so now I gotta run as this dude blows up the bridge. See if I get it on my first try. It's been a while. Oh. See, that's pretty awesome looking. This game didn't get enough credit for its visual representation alone. Oh man, that slowdown is killing me. Alright, so I'll probably show the Force Fury. Alright. One thing I do, so I do have an upgrade. Let's see what I can put some stuff into. We'll do Mind Trick, that's a good one. And I haven't upgraded sabers in a while, so now those are stronger. Yeah, so when all those white dots you've seen floating around are my upgrade points that I get. Snipers are probably the most obnoxious enemy in the game, so always go for those first. Alright, so there's not a lot of people, but let's just do Force Fury, so you can kind of see all my powers get all crazy. Just be like, oh, wow, wow. And you just become unstoppable. I love that force twitch. It's kind of saved the rest of it. So that was maybe not the best place to use it, but you can kind of get the general idea. Mass devastation. Alright, and there should be a thing to get rid of the shield here somewhere. Oh, the door. Yeah. And those guys are just gonna fly around until they blow up. Yeah, you know, I can see why people don't like it, and don't let the slowdown affect you. That's just my computer. I kind of got some stuff going on. I should have prioritized stuff before jumping into this video, but yeah, so this has been The Force Unleashed 2. Again, a game you can get pretty cheap nowadays, as with most games in this feature, but definitely worth checking out, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. There's no reason not to play this game. It's totally fine. But thanks for watching. Hope you can check it out and enjoy it as much as I do, or, you know, at least see the appreciation for it. But thanks for watching. Star Wars Force Unleashed 2. Pick it up. Pose.